Good morning, you guys. So it is Monday morning. Yay! Yay, Monday morning. As you can see, I'm getting myself together, putting on my lashes and whatnot. But I just wanted to pop on here because I watched the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion last night. And I just want to say that I love reality TV. I have been watching reality TV since I can freaking remember, back to like Baldwin Hills, Laguna Beach, The Hills, The City, Real World, with my mom. Like, that's our jam. That's what we do. We love trash TV. I've been watching reality TV for as long as I can remember, and I literally cannot think of a person or people with whom I have disagreed with or disliked so much on reality TV or TV in general. Like, I really don't have waves. Like, I like to watch it for entertainment. I have my favorites and this, that, and other. But, like, for as disliking people, I have never really had that. And I've just, like, in general, I've just been, like, people have really been irking me. Like, I don't have the patience anymore. Like, whatever. They're reality TV people. But even in my own life, I just don't have the patience for people anymore. Like, if it's just not vibing for me, like, I just can't do it anymore. I can't. Like, I just stay detached from it. You're only gonna get but so much from me. Like, whatever. But these two women that are on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and let's just say what it is. Like, Real Housewives of Potomac is an all-black cast, all-black female cast. And these two women, Giselle and Robin, I dislike them so much. Like, I dislike these women because I think that they are so unfair and uncompassionate and just delusional, and they want to have everybody else's business out there but their own. And the point that really pissed me off in the reunion last night was hearing Wendy, like, kind of just like, because they had a whole segment on colorism, which me and my mom were looking at each other like, where is this coming from? Like, I feel like the conversation was needed because I do feel like Wendy and maybe and Candace are treated differently when things happen to them versus the other lighter skin cast members. That's how I feel. You may disagree, but so I felt that the conversation was necessary. But the fact that it really wasn't that long, the fact that as Candace is trying to explain in the best way that she can, Giselle wants to come back and act like she's not getting what she's trying to say. Robin just really not taking accountability at all. I was proud that Ashley actually acknowledged the privilege there. And I think that it was helpful that Karen came in and kind of tried to really pack down what Candace was trying to say. Because Candace was there, but Karen kind of, like, you know, brought it like a round table to it, brought it together for people to understand better. So we had that whole conversation and everything like that about colorism and this, that, and the other. And Andy asked Giselle about her, you know, you want to say that dang on Mia, with whom assaulted Wendy, threw a drink in her face, hit her with a purse, assaulted her, and Wendy stood her ground because had it been me, I really don't condone violence, but I don't know how I would react and move to somebody throwing a drink in my face. I've never been there. It's never happened to me, thank God, but it's probably not going to be a good reaction. I'm an Aries. Like, I just, like, it takes me a minute to get there, but once I get there, it's hard to bring me back. So, like, I really commend Wendy in standing, like, so strong and not giving these ladies the reaction that they really wanted. And you remember, you saw Robin sitting there trying to record and everything, and then she wants to say in the reunion, I just didn't really want her to fight. I just, you know, I didn't really want her to fight. And I'm like, but you called her the antagonizer after somebody threw a drink in her face and hit her with a purse, but you called her antagonistic because she was running her mouth. Are you, like, that doesn't even make sense. See what I mean? Delusion. So it's okay. And she even says in the reunion, I don't know how I would react if someone threw a drink in my face. So how can you fix your mouth to say that Wendy is antagonistic? All the shit that Robin has been saying on this reunion has like really been showing her ass. The hotel comment, oh, can we just all agree that the married man should not be in a room with a single woman? Whole time your husband was at a hotel paying for another woman's hotel room, and you believed that and told the world that? Like, she has showed her fucking ass, literal delusion. So then for Giselle to sit there and say, when Andy brings it up to her, you know, about the contradiction and how she's really not showing empathy to Wendy in this situation, but oh, when it was Monique or whatever, it was a different story. Monique and Candace is a different story, just like really showing her as the hypocrite that she is. And after Wendy had just broke down and was really giving her feelings about how all this has affected her and how it made her feel being degraded by having a drink and shit thrown in her face, and how that fucked with her, and Andy's trying to get her to see how hypocritical her statements are and her viewpoints and perspective are, she up and just says, well, it's okay because I don't like Wendy. She had a drink thrown in her face and a purse thrown at her, and because you don't like her, you're okay with assault? It's just like, these ladies aren't friends. They're not cool with each other. After they film, like, it's a fucking wrap. Like, they're just, there's no loyalties there, it feels like. I didn't even know Robin and Candace were as close as I guess they say that they were. Because Robin, sure enough, wasn't really having Candace's back at all. Like, she flip-flopped all the way around. Because I remember, I don't know if you guys, like, they had a scene with Robin at a restaurant, Chris, Candace, and Robin was, like, acting like she didn't really believe what Giselle, her bestie, was saying. And then all of a sudden, she's, like, making it sound like, can we just all admit that, making herself look at ass to defend somebody else who was lying. Oh, my God. It's just, it's a whole... I just felt so disgusted, and I just felt so bad for Wendy when Giselle said that. Like, I just don't like her. Well, you're a bitch. And you're, like Candace said, your moral compass is fucked up then. It's fucked up. Like, you have nothing to say back to excuse your behavior because it's inexcusable and you've been found to be a hypocrite, that you just don't like her, and that's your comeback. You can't just know and acknowledge and know that assaulting somebody and putting your hands on somebody is not right. And that Wendy did so well at restraining herself where other people probably wouldn't have in the same situation. So it should be commended. But you just don't like her. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, I don't know. I just felt very irritated with this whole situation. Robin and Giselle take absolutely no accountability for anything. It's quite annoying to watch, and I just would rather them not be on the show anymore. They don't want to show their lives. They don't want to do this, that, and another. Like, we heard about Giselle having a sister who, you know, came and dealt with her children doing her surgery and everything. Who the fuck knew you had a sister? Like, you're on a reality TV show. Like, nobody knew this woman had a sister. She was like, yeah, my sister What? Wait, you have a sister? Like, just, we don't know you, Giselle, but you want everybody else. Like Andy said, you, like, have these higher expectations for everybody else, but you don't want to show your shit. Your surgery story with, like, your issues that you were having could have been a great storyline. A lot of women deal with that. It is something, you know, that people could relate to and that can make you more likable or have some sympathy, but you chose not to show that. You chose to have your hand in everybody else's business, making up lies, throwing sauce on shit, like you like to say, which is essentially just embellishing and lying. Throwing your sauce, saying, you know, somebody's husband is a sneaky link. It's just, all the while, you have a whole storyline going on over there, and your best friend has a whole storyline over there, which you know about. It's just, I was so irritated with Robin and Giselle. Just the complete delusion and hypocritical, and they just have no compassion. They have no compassion. No compassion at all. And it's really sad that you can sit up and... Ooh, where did that go? That you can sit up and say that you don't care about somebody getting hurt or being disrespected because you don't like them. Like, or you can't acknowledge simply that it's wrong. How about that? Just acknowledge that it's wrong and that you're being hypocritical. Like, it's just, I don't know. I can't. There's supposed to be a sisterhood. There's supposed to be women who, like, are living together, you know, in this upper echelon of the DMV and, like, doing life and this, that, and another. But you can just see that, like, there's no sisterhood. They, like, pit each other against each other. They have these teams. They make up these storylines. They're literally just making up storylines. So it takes away from, you know, people already say reality TV is so fucking scripted, and when we see shit like that, it does seem hella scripted, because how do you not show a whole side of your life that you're getting paid for? Like, I don't know. That's just my spiel for today. I had to get it out because I was severely disgusted with Giselle and Robin's whatever, their behavior last night. I just... And Robin just making these statements, just showing her ass, and like, it's it's laughable. Like, it's laughable. She had to, like, for her to have made statements on the certain things that she did is because she felt she was trying to cover up what she was feeling. You know, like, she was trying to overcompensate by making a statement because she knew she had been going through said situation. So she's like, oh, let me just, like, air my... I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I need to go to work. I do not want to go, but I have to go. And I'm going to go do this thing. And I'll probably see you guys back here a little bit later. And we'll talk about some stuff. Because I did see a video where this guy was talking about his experience working with Johnny. And how great and collaborative he was. And how Amber just felt like coming there and her shit didn't fucking stink. And basically he said pretty much that she felt as if everybody else should feel like it was a privilege to be in her presence, whereas Johnny felt like it was a privilege to be in everybody else's presence. So, and that's just the type of guy he is. And he was just like really giving kind of a story of how awesome Johnny is and great to work with, and how even though like he felt like he was no one, he literally took him into the fold, acknowledged him, and actually gave his ideas a shot, you know? Because Johnny's just that guy. But he was saying how he couldn't really understand how he was, like, into this woman because he's just so not like that, you know? And it just really makes you realize Amber made herself into this person. She shape-shifted herself and molded herself into the exact person that Johnny would fall in love with. And it's just creepy. It's just super creepy. Okay, I'm not doing any makeup really today. I did my lashes, and that's just gonna have to be enough because I don't have it in me. My manager is out, so I'm gonna be like taking charge of a lot. Got this coworker who just, oh my god, I can't. I just, like, the less I say, I've just never met a person like that before in my life, where every single annoying thing that could possibly be in the person is like wrapped up in one human being. It's kind of wild. So yeah, I gotta deal with that for 10 hours. But you know, other than that, happy Monday. I just need to get this off my chest with Giselle and Robin because they truly irritated my soul. But yeah, off to get my coffee. I'm really shiny. Yeah, I'll have to get my coffee, my little seasoned potatoes from Wendy's. Oh God, but that's all, you guys. I hope that you have a lovely Monday. I'm trying to get myself out the door. Bye. Okay guys, so enough about housewives. I'm back after my Monday. It actually went by really, really quick. I was really busy, so that's probably what made the time go by faster. But I just wanted to touch back on the Hailey Beiber, Kylie, Justin Bieber situation. And over the weekend, I'm seeing all these posts still, like, TikTok is going in on Hailey Beiber. I thought it was going to be one of those things where, like, it was talked about for a few days and then, like, it passed. But it's been on for, like, over a week now. People's comments, Justin's comments, Kylie's comments, Hailey's comments. I believe both Hailey and Kylie have turned their comments off. Even Vogue Australia had to, because she was on the cover of Vogue Australia, the post that they put up of that cover, they had to limit the comments on that. Justin's comments are still open, which is a whole other story. And people are commenting all types of crazy shit on that. They're commenting all types of crazy shit on all their social media on TikTok, all three of them. And it's madness. It's madness. It just keeps going. It keeps going. It's video after video. And it's on my For You page on TikTok, so I keep seeing it. And now I'm starting to, like, fucking feel bad, but I'm like, I shouldn't feel bad apparently, because she also got ran off of Twitter talking about Hailey Beiber due to past racist tweets. And if you've seen them, they're not good. So I'm like, it doesn't seem like the girl's a good person, but like, she is getting shit on. She's getting shit on, like, oh my God. Like, I have seen on Twitter people putting side by side pictures of her and a young Vladimir Putin. A young Vladimir Putin. Granted, she did look like him a little bit. Like, there's a resemblance there, but like, who thinks of this shit? Like, and then it gets to the point where I'm thinking, like, how much is too much, you know? Because Selena is very, like, anti-bully and everything like that. And essentially, it's like we're bullying, the internet's like bullying this girl for bullying Selena. So like, it's the same thing happening. And is that right? Is that correct? Or is it just like a fucking free-for-all because it's Hailey Beiber and no one gives a fuck? I don't know. And then the fact that her husband, Justin Bieber, to this point, has not really made a statement about everything that's been going on. I hear that he's made statements in the past, apparently, like, you know, this is the woman he wants to be with, like, this is, you know, this, that, and another. Like, he's made statements, but since, like, all this shit has happened, he hasn't said anything. And his comments are wide open to shit on his wife, on his post. His own, like, I would just feel like, as a wife, I would want my husband to defend me and or protect me from seeing shit like that. Like, take your comments down. You know all this shit is going on. Are you enjoying this? So then you have people speculating that you think I deserve this and that, you know, they're correct about you wanting to be with Selena and maybe, like, making the wrong decision about me and this, that, and the other. Or is he just completely oblivious to what the fuck is going on? I know some celebrities are, like, super, like, weird and they want to be, like, off-grid when they're not working and shit, and so they don't pay attention to social media, but come on, man. Like, the PR people, I'm sure, have clued them in on to what is going on. If Vogue had to limit their comments on her cover of Vogue Australia, they know what the fuck is going on. They know what's going on, like, and it sucks for her that this cover, which, you know, I was kind of looking through it. I mean, it's a great, I mean, it's, you know, it's whatever. I feel like I've seen it before, but it's not bad. It's not bad, but it sucks that it drops in the middle of all this shit happening. So she can't even get a chance to, like, go and celebrate it and enjoy it and, like, do what you do when you get a Vogue photo, whatever, cover. Like, I'm sure that's a big deal. I don't know. I don't know. I feel so conflicted. I often feel so conflicted because I can truly see both sides. And just as a woman, I'm like, what I would be literally pulling my hair out right now. I'd be pulling my hair out, like, and my husband's not doing anything. Like, that's what the fucking kicker is. Not doing anything. And then I'd be like, fucking Kylie, why did you have to post that on your IG story with our eyebrows? Unless she told her and it was a consulted effort. Like, I don't, it's just like, I don't know. I feel bad for the girl. I feel bad for the girl, but I know that I shouldn't. And it's so fucked up because, like, she did say shit in the past, which is why she's not on Twitter. So I don't know. I just wanted to get that out because yet again, I'm on the fucking fence. I'm feeling conflicted, and I guess that's just empathy a little bit of like, damn. Like, if you guys have not seen, just go on TikTok. But beware, if you go on TikTok and look at it, all your other fucking videos are gonna be Selena Gomez, Justin, and Hailey. Just to fair warning. But yeah, it's a lot going on with them. There's a lot going on. And I wonder what, because apparently Selena's taking a social media break. I wonder what she's thinking. Is she in the background like giggling, having her fucking life over all of this? Or does she feel bad? Because if she wanted to, she could put out a statement and be like, y'all, I'm seeing all of this and y'all need to fucking cut it. And I'm sure her fans would listen. Or it could possibly start a bigger fire. Like, who knows with the internet? It's fucking wild. I saw somebody say, like, a comment saying that the internet is lawless. It kind of is, because you can pop off and say whatever the fuck you want to say, pretty much. And, you know, people get real comfortable behind the keyboard and they be going the fuck in. And I've just been seeing all these conspiracies. But I will say, of all the shit that I've watched, I've seen a lot of things. One of the things that stuck out to me that really creeped me out was, and I wish I could show y'all, but my iPad again is having this stupid issue, is I don't know if you got, so Selena got a tattoo behind her ear, like a little cursive G, lowercase g, for her sister. And Hailey also has a tattoo behind her ear in this similar font that's a G. But like, what does this stand for? Like, people are like, what the fuck does that G stand for? Like, what? And then apparently Justin got Selena a ring, like a J ring, and she would wear it. And then Hailey on her, you know, ring finger got a tattoo with the J in the similar font as the ring. Like, it's, y'all, there is some stuff that it's kind of fishy. It's kind of creepy. I know that there's probably so much more to it, but when I realized that these girls, I didn't realize how young they are. These girls are like 23, 24, what, 25? I don't know why I see them as so much older. They look older. I don't know. They got a whole rack of money. Kylie got 2 kids, you know, but they're 25, so they're still young. And it's not an excuse to be a bully because you're young, but they're doing high school shit because they're still in that mindset. And there's no excuses for it. It was unnecessary. Everybody knows that you were trying to troll on this girl, Selena, with the eyebrows situation. And then the breakdown of everything being exposed about Hailey is just, I don't know. So what do you guys think about that? I just feel like, yeah, I'm sure I'm going to see more and more and more and more. But then the tides are changing because I think I did see one video about something weird Selena had been doing about some of like Justin's girls that he dated in between. So they're like counterattacking. The fandoms are going crazy. It's madness. It's just, it's entertainment. It's distraction from our own lives of doing absolutely fucking nothing at the end of the day. Whatever. But yeah, it's just interesting. And why not talk about it? So, and it's literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. And I did not know that Kris Jenner was trying to be Selena's manager at one point. I was like, oh. And how that would have turned out if Kris Jenner repped Selena, she would probably have a whole different type of vibe and sound, and it just, I couldn't imagine. So I'm glad that she decided not to go that direction, because I just don't feel like it would be as organic as, you know, she is right now. But yeah, that's it. Unless something else happens, I might be back, but if not, I'll leave you guys here. Bye.